Hi, I'm Jeff Trees, and I'm the writer of the book, Right in the Middle But Left Out. This book is all about how I was married to a wonderful woman who was an incest victim, but I did not know it for 23 and a half years. She had been molested by her father, her stepfather, her stepbrother, a cousin, and an uncle. I was overwhelmed. I couldn't imagine. How could anybody in their right mind go through that kind of experience? And here she was, one of the most loving, peaceful, faithful people I'd ever known. She withdrew from the faith. She withdrew from the church. She withdrew from the family. She withdrew from me. What could I do? Where could I go? I was a pastor in a local church here in Indianapolis, Wesley United Methodist Church. They called us in for prayer and surrounded us and prayed for us, which was one of the greatest experiences in all my life. To be able to see how she was not able to be touched, even with the hands of prayer, was something that was just beyond my imagination, my comprehension. I didn't know what to do again. I was right in the middle of all of this, and I still was being left out. I couldn't relate to the emotions that she was going through and experiencing. Through the pain and the sorrow, I kept finding myself getting angry, not just with myself, but even with the people that were trying to reach out to help me. Because they couldn't understand, and I couldn't get them to the point of where I could make them understand the pain and the sorrow and the heartache that I was going through, let alone what my wife was going through. I was struggling to find a way through this. I couldn't be the pastor that had the answers and be able to sit down and pray with them and make them feel all better and good. I tried, but it didn't work. I tried to be the father that would sit down and just talk to them, but it didn't work. Tried to be the husband that would sit there and try to cradle the love, but you couldn't do it. And where did I find help? A counselor and a group of men who were willing to open up and let their raw insides out so that they might express their feelings and their pains and their sorrows, so that we might be able to help one another. And it was then that I found this need to write what I was feeling, what I was going through. And I was writing not for everybody else, I was writing for me, because I had to find my faith again, my trust, my hope. So I want to encourage people, let them know that, yeah, sometimes life dumps on you harder than what you could ever imagine. And it's unfair, it's unjust, it's unthinkable. And yet, you can make it through. You can make it through because God is constantly with us. He never leaves us. He is with us always.